Welcome to Screen Hollywood, the home of movie news and entertainment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Screen Hollywood. If you're new here, join the Hollywood family and hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, and hype button, and bookmark and subscribe to our news site at screenhollywood.com. The slow burn is over. The negotiations have failed. The time for whispers and dark hallways is done. The Inferno is here. Folks, HBO just dropped the first teaser trailer for House of the Dragon Season 3, and I have to be completely, brutally honest with you. After the way Season 2 ended, I was worried. I was more than worried. I was frustrated. But after watching this trailer, all is forgiven. This is it. This is the war we were promised. This is the dance of the dragons. Today, we are going to break down every glorious, terrifying, and epic frame of this trailer. We'll talk about the new players, the coming battles, and why this season looks like it's finally going to deliver on the bloody, tragic promise that has been simmering for 2 full seasons. This is not just a teaser, it's a declaration of war. Before we dive in, we have to address the massive, fire-breathing dragon in the room, the fan backlash to the Season 2 finale. And I'm right there with you. I was disappointed too. After a season of build-up, of moving pieces around the board, the climax at Rook's Rest felt like an anti-climax. It felt like another setup, another deep breath before the plunge when we had been waiting all season for the plunge itself. A lot of you felt let down, and you had every right to. It felt like the show was pulling its punches. But now, having seen this trailer, I get it. I finally understand the long game they were playing. They weren't pulling punches, they were winding up for a knockout blow. Season 2 was the slow, agonizing climb up the world's tallest roller coaster. Season 3 is the vertical drop. Reports have already confirmed that this season is going to start with all guns blazing, and this trailer is the proof. They were building the foundation for the total, soul-crushing devastation to come. And my God, it looks glorious. Let's start with the Greens, or what's left of them in King's Landing. The trailer immediately shows us the fallout from Rook's Rest. We see glimpses of a broken and burned King Aegon. He's alive, but he is shattered. This is no longer the arrogant boy who stole the crown. This is a wounded animal, and a wounded animal is a dangerous one. But the real power in King's Landing is no longer with him. The crown now sits, unofficially, on the head of his brother. And this is where the show truly shines. Ewan Mitchell as Aemon Targaryen is, without a doubt, one of the most compelling and terrifying screen villains we have seen in years. The trailer shows him as the Prince Regent, a human nuclear weapon now in control of the entire green war machine. That cold, reptilian stare, that simmering rage beneath the surface. Mitchell brings an intensity to the role that is absolutely mesmerizing. He carries the weight of the Green's cause on his shoulders, and you can see in his one good eye that he is ready to burn the entire world down to win. He is the monster they have unleashed, and it is going to be incredible to watch. But for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. And on Dragonstone, the reaction is pure, undiluted fury. This brings us to the Blacks, and specifically to Queen Rhaenyra. Emma Darcy is, simply put, a revelation in this role. The trailer gives us a Rhaenyra who has been pushed past the point of grief and into a cesspool of cold, hard rage. The princess is gone. The woman who sought a peaceful solution is a memory. In her place is a vengeful queen who has lost a son and seen her own dragon wounded. The shots of her are intense. There's a hardness in her eyes, a stone-cold resolve that we haven't seen before. The Queen of Ashes moniker from the books feels more appropriate than ever. This is the Rhaenyra we've been waiting for, the one who is finally ready to embrace the fire and blood of her house motto. And then there's her chaotic other, the rogue prince himself. Matt Smith's Daemon Targaryen has been the show's wild card from day one, and this season looks to be letting him completely off the leash. We see him at Harrenhal, the massive, cursed castle he claimed at the end of Season 2. He's not just sitting there waiting. The trailer hints at him gathering power, making oaths, and likely beginning the infamous sowing of the seeds, where the Targaryens sought out new, illegitimate dragon seeds to ride the unclaimed dragons on Dragonstone. Daemon is in his element here, scheming, brooding, and ready to unleash hell. Smith was born to play this role, and seeing him in full wartime mode is going to be an absolute treat. But the biggest, most epic tease in this entire trailer, the moment that confirms the scale of the war to come, is the glimpse of what is undeniably the Battle of the Gullet. Folks, for those who have read the books, you know this is it. This is one of the biggest and most brutal confrontations of the entire Dance of the Dragons. This isn't a small skirmish over a castle. This is a massive naval and dragon battle on an unprecedented scale. Think the Battle of the Blackwater from the original Game of Thrones, but instead of one blast of wildfire, you have a dozen dragons on both sides setting the entire sea on fire. The trailer gives us flashes of it, ships burning, dragons clashing in the sky, and the sheer, mind-boggling carnage that unfolds when the full power of House Valyrian's fleet meets the might of the Triarchy and the Green's dragons. This is the point of no return. It's a battle that will have devastating personal consequences for both sides, especially for Rhaenyra's children and the seafaring House Valyrian. The sheer scope of this conflict promises a level of spectacle we have never seen before, not even in the original series. The budget for this episode alone must be absolutely insane. This is where the dance becomes a slaughter. So, what are my predictions? I predict that Season 3 will be the season that defines this show. It will be remembered as the point where House of the Dragon stopped being a political drama and became a true, gut-wrenching war story. The pieces are all in place for a season packed with the kind of intense drama and shocking action that made us fall in love with this universe in the first place. Yes, the wait after Season 2 was frustrating, but I am now convinced it was a necessary evil. They needed us to feel that frustration, that slow build of tension, so that when the war finally explodes, the impact is that much more powerful. And at the heart of it all are the performances. This show would be nothing without its core cast. Emma Darcy, Matt Smith, Olivia Cook, and especially Ewan Mitchell. They are carrying this epic, tragic story with a weight and intensity that is simply phenomenal. They aren't just playing characters, they are embodying a civil war, and it is incredible to watch. After being so disappointed with the end of Season 2, this trailer has completely reignited my faith. This is the show I wanted. This is the story that George R.R. Martin wrote. A story of fire, of blood, of family turning on family, and of a kingdom tearing itself apart. I am all in. What did you guys think of the trailer? What was your favorite moment? And are you finally ready for the all-out war that is coming? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more breakdowns, reviews, and all things Westeros from Screen Hollywood. Thanks for watching.